Well, hello, Gators and Gator parents. Mr. Keefe here with another Sherman Staff Showcase. And I'll be honest, this is something that I enjoy doing and something that I have not had as much time to be able to put together. And I am glad to be able to be here today and get another one going. Today, we are going to be talking with a special friend of mine and somebody that I've known for many, many years. And a fun fact is that my student teacher in the spring, Miss Pritchard, is now Miss Parra's student teacher. So we have that little connection as well. But before I bring Miss Parra on, I want to say once again, thank you so much for all of your help, all of your support through our distance learning and our hybrid learning. And we hope and hope and hope that we can get back to hybrid at the very least as fast as possible to get your students here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Miss Parra on. Miss Parra, how are you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing great.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, Miss Parra, we go way back, further back than people probably know,
Yes.
since you started here at Sherman, was it last year?
Yes.
Yes, so this is your second year at Sherman. But prior to that, many, many moons ago, you and I roamed the halls at Centennial Elementary. And yeah, those are fun times.
Yeah, that's right. That was like 10 years ago or so.
That's something. It was at least, let me see here. If I have Zane's 7, and he was born my last year there. So at least 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's good. Well, anyway, I am glad you are here. Thank you for taking the time to join me and then for us to get to know you a little bit better. So are you ready for your questions?
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Well, your first question is, which I kind of gave a little bit away right now, but what is your background? So your schooling, or where were you at before coming over to Sherman?
Yeah, so I started at Roosevelt helping with reading intervention. And then I got hired at Centennial teaching kindergarten, but it was a language enriched classroom. So um, mostly focusing on English language learners. So students learning English. And then after that, I taught some fifth grade and I've taught some second grade. So with all of that, I think it's 10, 11 years, something like that, of teaching.
No, that's fun. That's fun. Another fun fact is I worked with your husband as well. And
Yes.
Mr. Parra, or as I just call him Parra, but I call you just Parra, so it gets confusing. But you know, he's a great guy and a lot of fun. So make sure to say hi to him for me.
Yeah, definitely. He's in the other room on a Zoom. So he teaches PE. And a fun fact is we met at Centennial.
Yes, yes. And that is awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, here is the next one. And I guess it could go along with Mr. Parra too. But what are your interests outside of these walls at Sherman? Although I do see that you're at your house and that's a great tree behind you. So what are your interests outside of Sherman?
Well, let's see. I love to read. I love to walk my dog and hike and do some yoga. And I don't know if I like it anymore, but we have been remodeling our house for about 6 years, and it's over 80 years old. It's here in Nampa. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've heard some great stories about the house and how it's coming, and I've seen some pictures, and it's looking awesome. It is looking awesome. So
Thank
keep up the good work.
you.
All right. Well, here is our last question here. And what, in your eyes, what makes Sherman a great place to be a Gator?
Sherman is awesome because we are constantly, staff and students are constantly working on kindness and compassion. And it really shows in the community that we're building. We also have been striving to learn all this new great technology, including what we're doing right now, which I think is pretty awesome. And we are learning how to think about how to be a scientist and solve problems in our world. So that's pretty awesome.
Yes, no, I definitely agree, especially on the tech side. This is, a joy of mine, and it's fun to be able to connect with our students and their parents in a different way, and in some cases a much more efficient way. So I
Hmm.
am with you 100% there. Now, the last thing really quick, and I don't have a question here for it, but as I said in the beginning, Miss Pritchard, she started out in my room in the spring of 2020, the longest 10 years of her lives. And now she's in your room. So she went from fifth to kindergarten. And my understanding is this is her last week. So I am
Yes.
going to bow out here, and I am going to let you, if there's anything you want to say to Miss Pritchard, please do. And then go ahead and end it with our signature Sherman phrase.
All right. Yes, Mrs. Pritchard has done an amazing job teaching kindergarten. She's worked really hard to learn all these teaching strategies that we read about in books and put them in practice. And also, what makes her the very best is that she really loves our students. She really cares about their world and their learning and just the people that they are and that who they are becoming. So I was really happy to get a chance to work with her, and I wish her all the best in the future. All right, guys, it's time to leave, and don't forget, it's great to be a Gator.